Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. The economies of most major powers are in good shape and their companies are prospering. But for those who follow such things, we should perhaps first note that President Biden has decided not to run in the presidential election in November, stepping aside. The race for the Democratic nomination is now open at their convention in Chicago starting on Tuesday, August the 20th, New Zealand time, even though Biden has endorsed Kamala Harris. Over the weekend, the big news was that a faulty channel file from CrowdStrike took down Windows computers everywhere, including in New Zealand. Outages were widespread, including for many bank services. It was a spectacular own goal and not a malicious attack. Interestingly, China seems to have escaped the issue, largely due to its self-sufficiency policies, but it has hit Hong Kong. And Japanese inflation stayed at 2.8% in June, well above their central bank's upper target range. It has been consistently above 2% since April 2022. Food prices there rose 3.6% in June, although that was lower than the May 4.1% rate. Energy prices were up 2.4%, but that is somewhat artificially high because fuel subsidies ended in May. And China has ended its internal policy meetings, the third plenum. As suspected, little real economic reform seems to have been on their agenda, just more of a security as everything attitude, more excessive adverbs and seemingly turning inward. Those hoping for reform and opening up will have been disappointed. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.24% and unchanged from Saturday. On Wall Street, earnings season will hit a crescendo this week, with over 30 companies boasting market caps exceeding $100 billion are set to unveil their second quarter financial reports. So far, only 1 in 7 of S&P 500 companies have reported second quarter results, but they have been strong. Of those, most are reporting earnings growth and more than anticipated by analysts. The price of gold will start today up $3 from Saturday at $2,301 an ounce after Friday night's big drop. And oil prices are holding lower, just on $78.50 a barrel in the US, while international Brent price just under $82 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar starts today little changed at 60.1 US cents, but more than 1 cent lower over the past week. Against the Aussie was still at 89.9 Australian cents, against the euro was still at 55.2 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at 69, but down 90 basis points for the week. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.